So I moved back up to the attic and get thwarted by the mute button again. I thought we were past this. What's the R in TGIRF? Hey, welcome Amazon Alexa. Thanks for being here. Make sure this Alexa is muted. Don't listen to me yet. So, Robot Friday. I love it. Yeah, we're going to stick with that one. I like it. And it's a 4-day weekend for some people. Or, what is it? Well, yeah, for some people it is a 4-day weekend. For others, it's 3. And then for the rest of us, it's just a 2-day weekend. But it's still great. I was looking for an Office Valentine's Day GIF, but there weren't a lot. I didn't find any good ones. So while I was looking for that one, I found this one, which is perfect. I love it. This is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be reading some instructions that are probably really basic. We're going to follow those instructions and see if we can build a Webrtc. We're going to build a smart skill. So a smart skill lets you, I don't know if you can see this or not, but use an Amazon Alexa device to see video feeds in our case. I mean, smart home skill can do a lot more than video. It can open your garage door, change your thermostat, open locks, etc. But we're going to try to get video. So what we want to do is get video from a dash cam. We'll have a dash cam either through our Carla simulator or a real dash cam. I actually went and got some video this morning we might look at. And then we want to annotate that video. We want to be able to, here, I'll show you what the end goal is going to be. What does Trinity say? Trinity, 2-day, but kids get 3. Yeah, that's my case too. So we want, what am I thinking of? Tesla. I think it's just a Tesla blog. We can find it pretty quickly. Let's see here. Blog 0. I like that name. Hey, Ice Cream, welcome. Glad you could join us. How's your workload lately, Ice Cream? Trinity, the Jeff we know and love, the Jeff that can't figure out the mute button. This is not what I wanted. So Tesla put out a tweet. I retweeted it on my Twitter, but it's just a look at their, I wonder if I can do it this way. Tesla computer vision. Well, let's look at my Twitter real quick. I'll show you that. Twitter.com/JB9. I'll show you what we're going to try to get to. We want this. This is what we want. I really love this autopilot AI. All right. This thing just, Ice Cream, I have a normal work-life balance now. I'm really glad to hear that. You've been stressed out, and I'm glad it's getting better for you. We're going to build something like this. Now, we won't build all of this. You can see some lane line detection. I'm not sure what the red and green indicate, but definitely looks like they're lane lines. Maybe it's just, stay away from this red side, obviously. Center line detection, object detection, cars. I guess C might be car. It's hard to tell. We're going to build something like this, but to do that, we need video, which we can get. We need a way to see the video, which we're going to work on today, and we need a skill where we can say, Alexa, show me my video feed from my car. All right, so let's get started. So what I'm going to work with first is this skill. This is building a working smart home skill in 15 minutes. Oh no, for real? All right, hold on. Let me log into this real quick. I don't know if let's just try this. Oh, it did. Oh, wrong password. All right, that's all right. I'll put it over here. Just a second. GitHub, Alexa, smart home, 15 minutes. I should have logged into that chat window. Trinity says, Ice Cream says, remove lower thirds? How about that? Trinity, one of the smoothest rollouts that we've ever done. Even the data migration went perfectly. Data migration. Well, I'm not even logged in on this. Let me log in on this laptop real quick, and then I can paste links for you. So, Ice Cream, was it like SQL data migration or just like bulk data migration from old systems to new? All right, well, maybe someone can post that link. I'm sorry, I can't post it. All right, but we're gonna follow this blog, and so I've looked through it. It does seem pretty easy. So 5 easy steps. The first is to set up login with Amazon. So if you haven't done this before, let's do that, and I'll show you how to do it. Login with Amazon. You can just go to. Let's follow these instructions. We're gonna click on login with Amazon. Create a new security profile. So login with Amazon. We're gonna create a new one. So for this project, what is Tesla? Tesla calls it autopilot AI. Neural networks. Apply cutting edge. So let's think about our skill is going to annotate video. It's going to be a dash cam. So let's just call it dash cam skill. So we'll just call this dash cam skill. And privacy notice. So what you can do with this privacy notice, you can put, you can probably put anything. Privacy.com notice.text. I don't think that even exists. When you have a public skill, you want to have a real, real privacy notice. We're just going to have a development skill, so we don't worry about it. All right, I'm not going to get this show ID in secret just yet. We will need it later, though. Okay, we've done that. So create the skill. Let's go create a skill. And we're going to go to Alexa. Skill type is smart home. Skill API name is whatever we want, so we'll keep it at dashcam. Alexa skills kit. And we'll create a skill. Call it dashcam. And what did it say? Smart home. And we want to provision our own. We're not going to use the hosted skill for this one. So ice cream. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Amazon Alexa. Perfect. Ice cream says complete data migration of 7 years of clinical. Oh, I remember this. Clinical data on an old platform to a new health record system I built on a new platform. That's really hard. I can imagine how stressful that was. All right, we're going to keep this just like that. I don't think we don't have a Lambda skill yet, so we can't paste anything there. Set up account linking. We probably will need to do that. Let's see if it tells us to. So we'll create the skill. This creates a skill. Note the skill ID, which is available under the skill name in the list of Alexa skills. Let's just save it right here and see what happens. Will let us? Nope. All right, let's create this Lambda. Lambda. And hey, Jomo, what's happening? Happy Friday. Sounds like a project and a half, Ice Cream. It does. All right, we're going to call this author from scratch. We'll call it dash cam. And I believe this is going to need to be a Python skill, so let's check it out. Create this. It is Python. Here's a GitHub that we'll need. So here's another link. It's on that same link that Alexa pasted there. Silence of the Lambdas. Let's copy. Let's open a new tab. So what's it want us to do? It wants us to author from scratch. All right, let's make sure we're doing that right. Author from scratch. And we want Python 3.6. Upload a zip file. Application ID. Okay. All right, we've got a few things to do here. So let's just do this. Python 3.6. Just create a basic skill. We'll let it create a new role for us. That role, we'll just let it execute. Creating function. Once we get this function, this lambda arm, then we can go back here to Alexa and paste it. So we'll take this. We'll go back here. We'll paste it here. And I believe we can just save it now. Make sure Alexa Smart Home is selected for the event source type. All right. So add trigger. Alexa Smart Home. Application ID is going to be right here. Copy this. A lot of like back and forth copying, huh? Add trigger. That just makes it secure though, so I'm okay with doing all that. Now we can save it maybe. All right. So let's clone this repo. So this is the smart home repo. It's just a sample. We're going to start with a sample, then we're going to add Webrtc, and I don't know actually how we're going to do the next part. The next part's the one we all get to learn together. This is like I was watching some Coursera. Oh wait, before we get to that, what do Alexa developers say on World Pirate Day? I'll sit down now. Alexa, what do Alexa developers say on World Pirate Day?
Could you repeat that?
No, not worth it. All right, let's clone this. Anyway, I was taking a course on Coursera this weekend or last weekend, and it's gotten really good. I don't know if you've looked at these Coursera courses lately, but the tooling is really good. It's so much better than it used to be. So there's Alexa Smart Home. Let's see, Alexa Smart Home. What do we have? But the tooling's good. You can highlight things. You can jump around the video. You can watch videos at faster speed. But I was thinking about the difference between those polished, easy to learn videos, and then these where we're hacking around a lot. They're both good ways to learn, but this is definitely a different style. Can you make a smart home skill with AskCLI? Jomo code. Maybe. You want to see something sad? I don't think I have AskCLI on this machine. No. I don't know. What are you stealing, Joe? Alright, so we've cloned that. Let's go look at this. What are we supposed to do here? So we're setting up a Lambda function. Ask me no questions. Oh, man. Word sounds on a good roll today. You've had your cups of coffee. Oh, which ask? I don't think it's going to work on Windows, right? Yeah. But maybe you're not talking to me. Okay, here we go. Lambda function. Upload a zip file. Upload these Python zip file you created earlier. When did we create that? Right here. Navigate to sample lambda Python. Copy the file into that directory. Why didn't you include this in the GitHub? Joe, did you write this GitHub repo? Alexa smart home message. That should be in the repo, right? Alexa smart home. Alright, well, let's just copy it. We'll do what they say. But I don't understand why it's not in the repo anyway. So let's go to sample lambda Python. I think we can just go here. Well, let's do it this way. cd sample lambda cd Python, and they're going to make a new file. Can I nano here? Nope. Oh, Windows. I can do this though. So we're gonna make a new file. I forgot the name. We'll call it a.json. We'll paste this. We'll save it. We'll go back and see what the real name is supposed to be. The real name is supposed to be Alexa Smart Home Message Schema. Just copy that. Rename this. Whoa. Alexa underscore smart. All right. Alexa Smart Home Message Schema.json. Cool. Let's give us a little room here so we can see the chat. I am Lord of Lard. Didn't notice Windows. I never did smart home before. Yeah, this is going to be new to me too, basically. We tried this in an early episode. Not this exact thing, but we tried smart home, but with the Twitch robot, the Roomba. All right, so we have Alexa Smart Home Message Schema.json. Let's make sure that's what it asks for. Good. Zip all the contents of that directory to Python zip. Take care to ensure blah, blah, blah. All right, so let's go to D. Alexa Smart Home, sample lambda, Python. We want all these to be in the zip file. Add to archive. We'll call that Python zip. Yep, that's fine. And then I want to upload this to Lambda. So let's go here to this and upload a zip file. Upload D. Alexa Smart Home. That, and that. And save it. I want a smart home skill that automatically flushes the toilet every time I spend money on takeout food. How often are you taking out? That's my problem. My takeout food is way better than my cooking. My takeout food game is way better than my cooking game. Let's see, this worked? Yeah, it worked. Alright. Now what does it tell us to do? Let's go back. So we've done this. Create a custom role, we did. Trigger, we did. Application idea, we did. Did. Handler is lambda.lambda handler. So the file name is lambda, so this needs to change right here to lambda. Lambda. Save it. And so what this is doing, oh yeah, okay. So this has an array of appliances and smart home devices. And so they're in this test section. There's a sample test event called Discover Devices. There used to be. Smart home control, discovery request. All right, so we'll call this discovery request. Save it, or create it, and test it. And we should see, I think we should see a list of all these devices if we've done everything right. We have green. Green is good. And there are devices. So we have a smart home skill. Twitch stream is over. We're done. Just kidding. All right. I can microwave with the best of them. Me too. Ice Cream says, I want to build a smart home device and skill to open and shut my office door. Just thinking of a small wheeled motor that connects to the base of the door. Yeah. Ice Cream, did you ever get those motorized blinds? Or the the shades? Okay. And the cool thing about smart home skills is you don't have to you don't have an invocation phrase. So I can say, for example, in this one, Alexa, turn on the smart white light, instead of saying, Alexa, ask smart white light to turn on. So in our case, I think we'll just be able to say, Alexa, show me dash cam footage. Ice Cream or Trinity says, that'd be great, especially if it had person recognition and would close it when your boss was coming. It needs to close it and then hit the API like an Excel API to switch to make Excel the front window of your screen. That way you look like you're always on the spreadsheet. Oh, you got 2 of them, Ice Cream. You love them. Ah, that's good. I didn't build my own. I built my own shades, but not IoT shades. But one of them broke because I built it, so it broke naturally. So I think I need to replace it with one of yours. Lord of Sound, wait, you still have to use an invocation phrase to start the smart home skill to begin with, right? Well, you can say, like, if I had a smart home garage door, I could say, let's see, Alexa, close my garage door. Just like I say, Alexa, turn on, like right now I say, Alexa, turn on the front room, and my front room lights come on. So I think the answer to your question is no, you do have to say Alexa, you have to have a wake word, but then it's just invoking whatever you've named the device. Okay, so we have that. So here's the next step. That's the easy part. We're done with the easy part. Is that it? Did we do it in faster than 15 minutes? Even with all of our sidetrack talking? I think we did. Oh, the only thing we haven't done, though, this part. So this is where we need to do this. All right, so go back to home and sign in as needed. I've already done that. Go to Alexa Skill Kit to the test skill you created earlier, which is here. Authorization URI. Here we go. Let's do this. So, configuration. I don't see this. Let's do it better. Anybody tried building a smart home skill with the web games API yet? That sounds like a Jomo code thing he would try, but he hasn't tried smart home. But I bet he's done plenty of web API. So go back to this. Alexa's skills kit to the test skill you created earlier. Let's move it right here. And this is the test skill. Client ID. Your client ID, okay, we know that in the configuration tab. We need the configuration tab. Where is this? Account linking, maybe it's here. Account linking, authorization URI. All right, so we know we want that. And client ID we'll get in a second. Scope. Profile, click add scope first to ask. What is it? Scope, add scope. And we want, did it say profile? Scope is profile. Okay, and then we're going to go to access token URI. We're going to grab this. Where's that? Access token URI right there. And client secret. Authorization scheme basic. Where is authorizations? Okay, basic we have. And click save. All right. So now I need to get these 2 values. So I'm going to turn off the screen. Let's see if this works. So I can get that. Let me go grab that real quick. So what I'm doing, I'm looking at my API, my client ID, and I'm pasting it here, and then you can't see where here is, but I'm pasting it in the spot where it's supposed to go. Then client secret, same thing. I'll give you a hint if you want to try to hack it. It starts with B20B. No. B2B0. And you can guess the other 61 characters maybe. All right, so secret is pasted. Now I can come back to this. All right, can you see that? All right, cool. If you happen to like show this on camera, or if these leak, it's easy enough to delete them. You're just in the same place where you created them. You go and delete them. All right, so we have that. Let's save it. Account linked users will continue to use the previous URI until a user relinks their skill. I don't know what that means yet. Provide redirect URIs to LWA. The configuration page for your skill lists several redirect URIs. Open the LWA security profile you created earlier. Oh, all right. These guys right here. Let me go back to this secret. It's not a very good secret if you keep it secret. Sheesh. All right. I'm going to add. How do I manage security profile? Web settings. Is that what it said to do? Yeah. All right. I think we can come back now. So there's the client ID. Now you have the client ID, and now you have the B20B or whatever I told you earlier. So now you have 4, you have at least a half of what you need to hack this dash cam. Let's see, what have I missed? Escape the house. Lord of Sound, I was thinking about the cool interfaces you could create, especially something with Three.js and multiple video feeds showing the canvas. Yeah, I haven't looked at Three.js in a long time. That's the JavaScript 3D library. Let's see, yep. So, but I don't think I've ever used it for anything. Oh, that's really cool. What do we need? This is all JavaScript? The #1 JavaScript 3D library. What's Pepper's Ghost? I want it to be Pepper from Iron Man. So, I wonder if we could overlay. Let's see. If I remember right, though, the client for streaming the video is Java-based. But maybe there is a JavaScript one, too. This is really cool. I don't need to see this. I don't need to get sidetracked by this. I could spend all day on this. This would be really fun. Maybe this would be a good... Look at that. I cannot believe it's all JavaScript. Look at the video sample. Video sample... Is it under V, maybe? Materials video webcam. Okay, is this the one? Oh, I don't want my webcam. Don't allow. Let's look at this one. Click to play. Video playback requires... So is this streaming video? I'm moving my mouse and it's moving the video. WebGL wrapper. That's really, really, really cool. Can I fast forward? Streaming. Open source. Is that on here? Cintel? I don't know what Cintel is. Well, I'm certainly going to be sidetracked now. This is really cool. Alright, well, now this makes this basic text look super boring. Yeah, if you see a cool one, let me know. I'll go check it out. Alright, so let's provide these redirect URLs. So open the configuration, open the profile, visit the web settings dialog, which is web settings, and then allowed. So we need to allowed origins and allowed return URLs. I think we want the return URLs. Yep, or redirect URLs. There we go. Okay, so let's go here and let's grab all 3 of these. 1. It's gonna be slow. Where do I go? Add another. Oh, no. I don't want that here. Add another and add another, and then go back here. Oh, come on. There we go. Now we're happy. Oh, no, we're not happy. Now we're happy. All right, let's save that. Let's see. Yep, those are exactly what happened with me looking at Three.js. The only thing I've done with Three.js, this is Joe, is put faces on the different evangelists on a cube that spun around. How hard was that, Joe? Is it just adding a... so the cubes are probably already built, and then you add a PNG... I guess you replace the skin maybe with that. That's really cool. Alright, we have those. What's the next step? Now the fun part. Oh, see, it's fun until you look at Three.js, and now it's not fun. Alright, go to this in your browser. Log in. I've already done that. Make sure that Alexa device associated. Go to your skills. Alright, here we go. We're going to try this. I guess I haven't done this because... Oh, nice. So I've done that. Go to skills, your skills in the top right corner. Search for your test skill. Skills, your skills. And we're going to search for dash. Dash cam. Account linking required. Let's try this. The hard part was getting the images. Yeah. Trinity, I think Trinity might be a photog. He can help you out. Imagine multiple car video feeds like this. All right, I'm going to come to that in just a second. Let me enable this, and I want to go check that out. Unable to open a new browser window. Make sure browsers... What? Oh. Why would you do this to me? Unable to open. Please make sure pop-ups are enabled. Sidebars. DuckDuckGo. What if I can just right mouse and can I open in a new window? Why won't this work? Well, let's do it in Chrome. That'll be easy. Hey, what's up, W Giorgio? Welcome. All right, so what is this? This is, oh, nice. Imagine multiple car video feeds like this. That'd be a great idea because Carla has multiple cameras, so we could definitely stream multiple cameras to this cube. Does this rotate? Turn off ad block. Might work. I'll just do it in Chrome. Alexa.amazon.com. Let's hope that works. Oh, don't show that. That would have been bad. Then you would have had my Amazon account and you would have had so much fun. All right, skills. Your skills. Dash. Account linking required. I mean, we didn't pop up there, I don't think. Enable. Oh, there's the pop-up. An error occurred when we tried to process your request. Rest assured. All right. So, unknown client ID. Let's go back to this then. Did I put the client ID in wrong? So, Alexa developers client ID is. All right. Well, I'm gonna switch back to cam only. Let me check this out real quick. So that client ID ends in 800B. So I'm going to go back to my smart home. Try incognito mode. That might work. That might work. Let's see. How do I get back to this smart home here? You guys can see this with me. Configure a skill, create the Lambda function, create a skill. I want the LWA part. There we go. Log in with Amazon. Dash cam. Don't look. Cam only. Show client ID in secret. Client ID is in that. Let me copy it again. Copy that. Go back here. Go back to account linking. Oh yeah, it was off by 2 letters. So that fixes the problem. So let me hide my credentials again and we'll get back so you can see everything. Okay, that was my fault. Let's go back to this and let's close this and let's enable. Oh, I may not have hit save back here. Save it. So I was missing 2, this 2 and 5. So now you have client secret must not be. All right, hold on. This is how real developers develop. I hope. All right, save it. Let me make sure the video is still working. All right, so that's that. Save it one more time to be safe. It's saved. Okay, let's go back to Chrome. Let's try to link again. Enable. There we go. Dashcam would like to access profile of that. I'm going to allow it. And we're linked. Okay, so now we have a linked. So let's hit discover devices and we should see that same, those same ones we saw in Lambda earlier. All right, try incognito mode. That probably would have worked too. Amazon Alexa says, I need that for our Twitch stream when we have multiple cameras. That'd be really cool. We need to figure that out. Trinity, why do I need a kiddie pool? I need a real pool. Real developers use more Stack Overflow. Man. Check this out. I use a lot of Stack Overflow. I'll show you. What? Maybe I need it here. Stack Overflow. Yeah. So, I think I'm in the top 7%. Yeah, top 7% overall Stack Overflower, which means I've used Stack Overflow a ton for learning. And oddly enough, like this is an old, I got 10 points in that in the last 7 days. Look how old this is. April 22nd, 2010, 43 upvotes for something that people are still using TinyMCE, which was this, what do you call it, like a GUI text editor back in the day for JavaScript. So that thing from 2010 still gets a lot. And then my other popular one is this one from Mongo, and it still gets a lot. This one I answered, or I asked it in 2012, and someone answered it in 2012, but it still gets lots of upvotes, and it's crazy. It's hard to believe that this is still an issue. Like, Mongo hasn't either fixed this or made this more apparent. The same thing with that TinyMCE. I can't believe people still use that. So yeah, I use a lot because I've learned so much from that. You almost showed your Amazon password. I did. I was so close. It's such a good password. I'll have to change it if it gets out. All right. So let's see. We wanted to see. We want to go back here and just see if it discovered devices, right? There we go. A lock, a switch, a light, a thermostat. Perfect. So that's everything from that Lambda that we saw. That's all showing up here, which is perfect. So we have the first part set up. Now what we want to do is create a new device, which will be a video feed for our car. So let's go back to Lambda and add that. And we're just going to hard code it right now. I believe we can go back to dash cam. Let's go check this out. So it's got it all in this Lambda. Ideally, we would have it in a sample, another file. What's this JSON schema? It had us add this earlier, or had us add this one. A JSON message sent from a skill to Alexa is proactively. I don't know what this is yet. This is something we'll have to learn about, but I'll learn about it and be able to talk about it better. I don't know what that is. All right, so the next thing we need to do is have Webrtc. Alexa, make me pancakes. That'd be great right now. I haven't eaten breakfast today. Is it dinner time for anyone on the stream? What? Who's like Jawwork? Jawwork's a UK. Jawwork gets probably what, 4 over there? 3. All right, so we're gonna do Alexa. No, we'll keep this window open. We're gonna go here. Alexa, smart home video feed. I don't know if feed's the right word or not. Build a smart home camera skill. All right, smart home camera skill, cloud-enabled cameras, which we'll basically have. If you haven't created one in the past, we've done that now. You can build a skill for cloud-enabled cameras using streaming video and audio using Webrtc or real-time streaming protocol. We recommend RTC. So this is what we want. How come they're not streaming from India, especially with Jeff B and all over there? Now, that's a really good question. I know Greg is back. I think Jeff is back, but he might not be back yet. Yeah, I would have liked to see, and they may have done it. They may have done some streams that I missed it if they did. Jeff may have done it on his channel. That would have been good. I would have watched that. All right, your skill for cloud-enabled cameras provides a URI for streaming media. I really would love to see a. Let's close this. I would love to see. Go away, Chime. I'd love to see some sample code. Understand the skill API steps to build a skill RTC session controller. Blankenberg was back in Columbus last night. He was at our Alexa meetup. That guy is a machine. All right. This is how developers code too, right? Alexa, smart home camera, Python. Sample code. Just give it to me. Sample code. This is probably the one. Yeah, that's that one. Let's see. Webrtc stream. Alexa, smart home, Webrtc stream. Hopefully he didn't bring coronavirus back to us. Oh, man. Yeah, that would be... That team was gone a while, and I would hate if they would have gotten quarantined and had to be stuck on a cruise ship off the coast of Seattle or whatever ocean is right next to Columbus. Maybe a riverboat. All right, Alexa, answer the front door. When you use Alexa RTC session controller, it seems like it should be pretty straightforward. Yeah, look how straightforward that looks. Well, discovery, we know. endpoint. Unique ID of endpoint. That's what it is. All right. So we need a Webrtc. All right, I know what we're going to do now. We're going to go to EC2. We're going to go to our Carla server because Carla. So the Tesla stuff I showed you here. This is all running. They have two. They call it self-driving computers on board the Tesla. So they're doing all this at edge. We've done object recognition with video before with the Roomba, but it went up to Amazon recognition or AWS recognition to recognize people and objects and things. We're going to do everything on the edge too. For us though, the edge is going to be this instance that's running. It's going to, since Carla runs on an EC2 instance, we are going to run our endpoint off that same instance. So let me start that up and we'll jump in there. Let's see. And we'll use, what I've been learning is Gluon and MXNet. And Gluon's really cool. Let's see. Gluon CV is actually what I'm learning. Gluon CV is really cool, but we're going to be able to do a lot with this on the edge. So we'll build it in EC2, and then we can deploy it to a car. So I've got a Raspberry Pi in my car that we can deploy it to. But yeah, image class, look at what it does. It's really easy to do this too. Object detection. So what we've seen with object detection here, we'll build our own object detection with Gluon CV, semantic and instant segmentation, where we can pick out objects. And I don't think we'll need pose for this, but I like pose estimation. We just don't have our use case for it here yet, unless Trinity loves to see pedestrians on the camera. So maybe we can use pose estimation on the pedestrians. The thing is, what's the point of all this stuff? It's really cool looking. All this data is cool looking. But what's the point? Well, the point is for the car to be able to understand it. For us, it's just to see pretty pictures and boxes and see what the computer or the car is thinking and what decisions it makes. So we'll think about that too. But maybe we'll figure out something fun to do with pose estimation for pedestrians. Okay, let's see if this instance is ready for us yet. Connect. There we go. Jeff, please post a link to the page of the dogs. Yep. Does the stuff require GPU or can it be trained network CPU? It can be trained with CPU. OpenCV has a CPU training model, so you can train on that. Obviously, it will train faster on GPU, but yeah, you can train on CPU, then deploy it. Like if you really want this real-time, if we want this real-time detection, then the model actually might give us pretty close. I know there's different models, like in the Model Zoo, and some of the better ones I've seen are, for what we want to do, are probably 20 frames per second, so it may not be fast enough for us to get this really cool, but this is probably, I don't know if it's sped up or not. No, it doesn't look like it. So I don't know. We'll have to figure that out when we get there, but you can definitely train on CPU. And, I mean, can a network train on GPU be run on CPU only? Yes, it can. It can be run, so you train on GPU, then run it on CPU. So we'll be running on an ARM, well, I think it's an ARM processor on the Raspberry Pi, and we'll just convert it to ARM. We can do that with MXNet too, by the way. Let me log in to this Twitch. I'm going to try this again, and I'll paste that link for you. Okay, hold on. I forgot Twitch. You can't log in with your email, so I had to log in with the username, so I probably had the right password cached anyway. How often do you all have to solve the puzzle on Twitch where you have to rotate the little ball with a dinosaur or the horse or whatever it is in it? Oh man. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna log in this way now. Login token. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you almost all the letters. 41669-2. So if you want to try to log in as me on Twitch, now you just need, oh no, 2, and then the last letter, which I didn't. There we go. All right, I'm logged into there. Let me paste this for you. There we go. So we're going to create something similar. We're not going to have all this, but we're going to have object detection, and I don't know if we'll do lane lines. Lane lines are fun. You think about lane lines, like the tricky, like if there's no center line or if there's no center line, you can usually bisect the road, but then you have bike lanes, you have parking lanes, you have all sorts of things where you have to like take the difference of those. Lord of Sound, I saw the new capture. That means OCR has reached the point that it's better than many humans, and distorted text captures are locking out too many people. I occasionally have to rotate the dump ball, but I love that there's really no instructions. It seems like every time I rotate it, it's only 2 clicks though. It's either 2 clicks left or right, and it seems like it'd be pretty easy to hack that too. But okay, so what this is telling me is we need an ID of the endpoint. So we need an RTC ID. So we need to install Webrtc on this instance that we're on. And that's what we're going to try to do in the next 18 minutes or so. Webrtc Ubuntu 16.04. Spreed? How to install Spreed? I've never heard of Spreed. Spreed is a free open source, blah, blah, blah. All right. Spreed, because you have the best marketing and reach the top of the Google search, you get installed. Press enter to continue. Yes. I have a need for Spreed. Top Gun 2 is coming out. Anyone gonna watch it? Did anyone watch? I watched most of the Oscar movies, but I haven't seen Parasite yet. So everyone says I need to watch it, and I'm assuming they're right. My favorite up until Oscar Day was 1917. I thought that was really well done. I loved it. And then I watched Jojo Rabbit on Oscar Day, and that was really, really good too. So I would have had a tough time picking. I wish I'd seen the other, the Parasite. All right, once installed, this is it will be automatically started, and the built-in web server listens. I don't really need a listener, do I? I need more of a. I don't need it to be. I need more of a server. I need to serve video, but we'll just try it. Started Spreed. I need to watch Parasite 2. Been watching several Korean movies lately. Do you speak Korean, Lord of Sound? Okay, if it isn't running, we know it's running, setting up. So it by default listens on localhost. To access the web interface from a browser, we need to set up a reverse proxy. I don't want to do that yet. Nope, I speak subtitles. I do too. So access speed from the browser. That's all fine. Let's just see if we can do this. Spreed Webrtc video stream. Deep stream. Learn about various approaches. Connectivity. Video streaming. If you've ever used a video conference, okay. Almost all video streaming apps, the peer is in fact a piece of server hardware. Let's check this one. Justin speaks Japanese. He writes really well in Japanese too, kanji. But they still won't give him a discount on sushi, so what's the point? Don't talk. You're talking about pancakes and sushi? I'm so hungry. All right. Man. There's a lot to this, isn't there? Let's see if there's something else we need to do. Let's see. Open source Ubuntu stream RTC. Create your own video streaming server. Aaron J. Prisk, 2019. I like that it's relatively new here too. Look, platforms like Amazon's Twitch and Google's YouTube. All right, getting started. Stream quality. I don't care about that yet. Here we go. Ubuntu server, Nginx. So they're doing reverse proxy too. Setting up BSD. Pancakes with sushi. Ugh. Yeah. They can make sushi that looks like pancakes. Or tastes like it. Load your streaming modules. What are modules? Stream module, RTMP module. Broadcasting with OBS. I just want to stream an MP4. Stream MP4 to Webrtc. Webrtc, there we go. Let's see if this works. Webrtc, a GitHub project. How would one stream local media to peers? Take a look at peer connection examples here. AppRTC. Capture stream examples. Check this out. Okay. A stream is captured from the video on the left using capture stream method and stream via peered connection to the video element on the right. Oh, okay. I was going to say there's a lot of lag here. All right. Getting started with Webrtc. Okay. Updated 6 years ago. But, I mean, what could have possibly changed in 6 years? Imagine a world where your phone, TV, and computer could all communicate on a common platform. What? Isn't that the internet? We had the internet in 2014. Okay, I tell you what. This is going to be a lot of deep diving on my part. So what we're going to do in the meantime, we're going to find open source. No, that's not the word I'm looking for. We're going to look for royalty-free dash cam footage. We need footage. So I tried to capture some this morning. Georgia says, I thought Webrtc was a connection to the video stream. So how do I stream it to, well, let's see this, EasyRTC. Georgie, I thought, and you might be right, I don't know. I thought Webrtc was a connection to the video stream. I want to have don't I want an RTC server, Webrtc server, and I want to have an MP4 that would play to it or stream video to it. Is this free here? Stun and Turn I've heard of. Products. Download now. BSD open source. Okay. I like it. Should we try this now? Download now. GitHub. 769 forks, 2.5k stars. Open source bundle of blah blah blah. Or a bundle of open source blah blah blah. Not actively maintained and unsecure. It's okay for do not use production. npm. Okay, I'm going to keep this one. I like that. Giorgio, if you have more knowledge you want to share, that'd be great too. But I like this one. I might give this a try. Let's look for, what are we searching for? Open, we want, keep that tab open. We want royalty-free dash cam. We want footage a little bit like what the Tesla one shows here. So we want some lane lines, we want cars, we want stoplights for sure. I wouldn't mind some stop signs. Lord of Sound says video of seal on the beach. Seal on the beach. I can tell you, I bet you that glue-on can pick up that animal. I don't know if it's been trained on seals, but it's been trained on lots of different animals. That's a cute little seal. Dash cam. These are too high quality. Sweet though. Webrtc getting started overview. Let's try this. Look at this. We ran into this firsthand. It can be overwhelming. We'll get started with various APIs. Media capture devices, peer-to-peer connectivity. I'm assuming we need that one. Okay. And it looks like, is this a Google product? It looks like it's pretty, it's going to be pretty well maintained. Webrtc project. All right, I like it. I think it's really clean too. But when I want to get started, what do I do? Where do I go from here? Guides. What do I click? Guides. Getting started. Overview. Okay. APIs? Oh no. Is there more to it than this? Webrtc on MDN. Samples. Here we go. Okay, this is going to be helpful. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna use that for sure. I'm gonna paste this in this link just so we can. Oh, that's okay. We have it. All right, I like that. So we've got a Alexa skill that's account linked. It's looking for a URI that's going to be a Webrtc URI. So once we get that running on the server, then we're streaming to Alexa, and then we can start doing our fun OpenCV or glue-on CV. All right, so let's just do this one more time. Royalty free dash cam footage. Pawn 5. Semi-truck. That's okay. I like all these cars in here. Yes, you don't have a menu. Okay, yeah. Oh, I wonder if I need Control 0. No, I'm not zoomed in. I'm not sure. Control 0. That's all right. I think we found the right page. All right, so we have this 25 bucks. Is there like a download preview? Oh, all right. So before next time, I'm going to get a Webrtc server working. I'm going to go get my own footage. I do have some. I drove around today and tried to get some, but I couldn't get it converted in time for this. So I'll get it converted. We'll either use mine or I'll get a good one. This is actually a good one. I think based on what we've seen with Carla, we probably don't want this because Carla didn't have a lot of highways in it. We were just a few cars on the road. So I want to get something that's pretty close in real life to Carla, or I will see if I can just capture footage from Carla. That might be the best thing. Yeah. All right. Oh, here's one from Lord of Sound. Let's check this. And a free download. That's good quality. What, about 8 seconds, 9 seconds? And things are moving slow enough where... All right. Say thanks to George. Let's just open with VLC. Oh, it's perfect. Okay, thanks, Lord of Sound. That's awesome. Giorgio, thank you for your links. I'm going to take those and start and figure out Webrtc. Lord of Sound, thank you for that link. That's perfect. Google search. Oh, Jolwork is here. Welcome. We were wondering if you were around. It's in the UK because they're driving on the wrong side, Jolwork. The wrong side of the road. What have you done? The cars were invented here. Why did you have to switch them? I'm kidding. I like driving over there. I wish we had a lot more UK standards over here. All right. Well, happy Valentine's weekend if you celebrate it. Happy 3-day weekend if you get it. And I know, the right side. And thanks for joining the stream. Any questions or anything else before we go? I think next time we'll at least have this video or more streaming to us. So we'll have some fun with that. Thanks for everyone that helped out, and Jomo for helping moderate, and Trinity, and Alexa, and who have I missed here? And Ice Cream, congrats on your project. I'm glad you got that done. Maybe you can hang out with us more. Oh, here's El Chefuser. The wrong side of the road. That's true. All right. Thanks, everyone. I appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Bye.